How can we help rebuild communities after COVID-19? My name is Chloe Cruikshank, and when asked the question how can we help rebuild communities after COVID-19, I had a lot of different ideas, but the one that stuck was called Art for the Mind. This idea was to start an in-school art program for students who may be struggling with their mental health. The aim of this program would be to give students a break from all the stress and worry and give them a chance to learn new art skills to create something meaningful for them, and to give them a chance to express themselves through art. But why do we need a program like this? When COVID hit, there was a lot of change. We all started social distancing. Schools started to close and move to online learning, and we could not really go out much. Life was strange for everyone. But a group that was majorly affected and sometimes overlooked was the students. We were used to having an order that school gave us. We knew how the days would go and could see friends every day. But when the schools moved online, everything changed. We no longer got to learn face to face, it was through a screen. There were Zoom meetings and it was all a little bit confusing. Some kids found online learning pretty easy, whilst others struggled without the face-to-face aspect of going to school. It's sometimes hard to grasp the more complex or difficult concepts without someone doing it there with you. There was research done in 2017 that shows the links between social isolation and loneliness to worse mental health outcomes, so all of the social distancing is good to help stop the spread, but bad for a lot of people's mental health, and with the added stress of trying to do well, the students may not feel the greatest. So, my idea was to give students who may be feeling this way a chance to have a break and to let these feelings out and to express themselves in a judgment-free place with art. To me, is a great release and is a way people can express themselves without words. A lot of people do not want to talk about their thought and feelings, so being able to let it all out is good for them. I want to show people who may be struggling that you don't have to use words to show how you feel, and that we can create meaningful things and that they can express themselves without feeling uncomfortable or judged. When we were stuck at home, I spent most of my time doing art. I was able to try new styles and I had a lot of fun. Art helped me with get through online learning, and I am hoping that it can help others too. That is one of the reasons that this idea stuck. It helped me, so I am hoping to turn it into something that can help others. I started working on this idea to make it the best it could be. I needed to see how a program like this would work and if people would actually be interested in it, so I talked with some staff in the school and got started. We handed out surveys to students across all year groups to see how COVID actually affected people and their mental health in my school, and if they would be interested in a program like mine. From this, I actually got over 100 responses, which was crazy. These surveys really helped me further develop my ideas, and the responses did help me show that there is a need for a program like this. Out of the students who completed this survey, 51% said that COVID had a negative effect on their schooling. 36% said there was no effect, and 13% did not respond. After the surveys, I had a small group of Year 11 students who showed interest in the program, tested. I asked them to draw a face. It could be a self-portrait or a picture of someone real or imaginary, and they were allowed to use any medium they liked. They did not use references, they just drew what came to mind, and they turned out pretty good. Some of these students did not do a lot of art and others had done a lot, but that didn't matter because they all just had fun creating, which was my goal. The feedback from this test run was all positive, which helps show that this program could actually work. I am hoping that if I do get this program to work in my school, that it could lead to things like exhibitions for the school, and for the participants and their families can see what they have achieved and what they have created in the program. Or even just seeing an improvement in students who participate, like in their art or in their confidence, would be great to see. But one of the bigger things that would be cool to see would be this program or similar programs being implemented in other schools. But that is not the main focus of my idea. Even if I just see a small improvement or see that people are enjoying art for the mind, I would be grateful. Thanks for watching.